Alright, let me inspect how everything is working. Alright. Looks okay, I guess. Okay, I think I can hear myself. Alright, let's start. And today I will be without background music because topic is related to the sound, and anyway I'm not going to do it for too long. So what I did, first of all, I reverted a commit into the master and returned to that branch because I think it makes sense to fix it here first, but I re-implemented changes here and I also fixed all remaining problems. So let's go for it. So yeah, first player file. Let's go through that one first. Yeah, we added here audio manager. And now here we added our sounds and attached listener to the camera. So now all sounds are being received correctly. And the most important thing here is this one. This variable is responsible for detection of landing. I will show that in a moment. So let's go down. Yeah, jump sound is easy. If we're jumping, we're just playing it. And for landing, here is what I do after we checked current support state, if we're standing on the ground or not. We are checking if we just landed. So how it works. Remember, this function is being invoked on every tick. So what's happening here essentially? So we're checking if previous supported state is explicitly unsupported and the current supported state is explicitly supported. So if we went from unsupported to supported, compared to the previous frame, then we should play sound, but there are still two more conditions. First of all, sound should be defined, obviously, but this thing is interesting. We want to play the sound only if we gained enough falling speed. We don't want to play it on like every footstep or every on every step when we're descending from the staircase. We don't want to play landing sound just on normal steps, even if there is a high difference involved. Yeah. And I think this is the threshold, which is, I think, adequate. I remind you that this speed is actually a vector looking downwards, and -20, this minus just means that it's looking downwards. And if our falling speed is less than that, which means that absolute speed is actually higher than 20. So if we have that falling speed by the time when we just landed, we want to play the sound. So yeah, if all these conditions are met, we just play landing sound. After that, regardless if we play it or not, we rewrite a previous supported state with the current supported state. Well, idea is pretty simple, and I will show you how it works in a moment, but let's finish with code review. But yeah, pretty much I just added audio manager here and here. I removed in this loading function dependencies that we don't need. We did it last time. And just remind you, yeah, here we don't need it here because we can get controls manager from this. It's defined in the level, and audio manager, same story. Yeah. So now let's take a look how it works in reality. Well, reality, strong word for that. So you can clearly hear landing sound. And now look, what if we jump off the stairs? You also hear landing sound because this height is high enough so we can get enough speed to hear the landing sound. At the same time, if we walking like that, we don't hear the landing sound, despite that we're still falling at some degree, right? And another good example, let's try to jump on top of that. We heard jump sound, but we didn't hear landing sound because when we go upward, we have actually positive speed, and when we start to fall, we need to fall just very, very little to land on the top of this cylinder, and this falling speed is just not enough to pass -20 threshold. Yeah, I think -20 is a good value here. It's pretty well tested. Yeah, it works just fine. And another thing that I didn't pay attention yet. Yeah, here I actually tweaked with volumes here. I wanted those sounds to be more distinguishable from ambience. Yeah, so now let's actually commit that into the current branch. And now I think we can merge. It should be okay now. So yeah, okay, all those commits are here. Let's go to the master just for the sake of integrity. I will disable it and manage branches. Okay, merge this one into master. That's kind of big merge. So yeah, let's reboot. But I don't expect any problems here. I think we successfully done with migration. I also was checking saving and loading, and actually this pickup sounds now sounds better like before. It's because we fixed listener. I think we finally pretty much done with migration, which is a good thing. So now what happens next? I will double check everything again. Maybe I will upgrade Babylon.js again. I need to read through changelog just to have understanding what's going on where, and maybe I will update this as well. And after that, I plan to push it to the prod, uh, like to the link that you can find in the description. I also will update build date, and in this new version, there is actually no functionality, no new functionality. It's just a migration, but yeah, I still want to push it to have this milestone closed, because here are some supposedly performance improvements. Also, we cut a lot of code, which means smaller delivery package. However, like, yeah, uh, amounts are laughable for the network, but still, it's still performance increase, very slight loading performance, right? And the biggest benefit of that is, of course, just less amount of code to deal with. Yeah, and after that, we will think what to do further. So I will update maybe Babylon, and I will upload new version somewhere during the week. Not today, I think, but sometime within a week. And I want to say that the next Sunday and next weekend, I will not be doing a stream. I don't plan it, so I guess I see you next time on the March 1st. So I will have enough time to push this to prod and maybe think of what we are going to do next. Thank you so much for joining me today. It was very short, very brief stream. We finished a really big chunk of work, and we will go from there in a couple of weeks. Yeah, have a nice day. Have a nice upcoming weeks. See you in 2 weeks. Bye. Thank you so much who is watching live or recordings. Bye.